What's up? Tom Shayhood.
Hey, buddy.
It's the first time I've called you Tom.
I was just going to say that.
Ever on this show.
I go by Tom to a lot of people.
Is Tom all right with
all
you?
The things are okay. Tom, Tommy, Thomas, when I tell people my name, Tom, it's like I just want to get like the least amount. Like that's like a word thing. Someone's like, "Hey, what's your name?" I'm like, "Tom." You know what I mean? Just like the least amount of fucking effort out of my mouth.
Tommy's the way I go.
Friends and family, Tommy. Nice. My dad, I'm the third. So my grandfather and my dad are all Toms. Thomas and Tom. My dad is Tom, so I'm Tommy.
Lots of Toms in
right.
the Tom world.
There's always one.
In the Shayhood world.
That's
here.
right, man. Shout out.
So Tommy, big weekend.
Yeah, it was.
This past weekend.
Pretty fun.
We had UFC 284.
Mm-hmm.
We had NEF 51. Mm-hmm. We had Combat FC 3 Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday we had the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl.
Wow. Did you win any money?
Nah, usually I don't. I'm not a big bettor. If we're playing like squares at a party or something, I'll get in on that. But we didn't even. Went down to the old man's and just kind of chilled and watched and ate a lot of good food.
I played a couple of squares. There was a square pool at where I play cards on Monday nights. It was $200 a square, $10,000 for first place.
Wow!
Just that
would be so nice.
No taxes on that.
Yeah, just straight cash money.
$200 to win $10,000. Somebody was happy, and then I think there was 3,000 one, a couple of 2,000 ones.
Did you know the guy who won?
Yeah, the one of the people that were helping sell the squares.
Nice.
There was one square left. Someone backed out.
Got it.
And they said, "Well, we got to buy it."
Yep.
So they bought it, and
they got
it. They won 8-5. It was numbers 8-5. Shitty fucking numbers, right? I didn't win a dime, but it was cool. It's cool though. I don't follow much football through the years, but it's cool during this to be able to bet a little money.
And if it's not your
interested.
team, you don't have a dog in the fight.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah. Patriots.
Big halftime show.
She could.
A lot of crybabies out there online right now.
Everyone wants to make everything political. That was pretty much what I expected from a Rihanna performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I didn't. I don't give a shit. It's like I'm going to the toilet.
Sure.
I'm heating up some popcorn at that time.
Yeah, that's the time to smoke a joint.
Yeah, exactly. Unless Metallica or somebody's on.
Aerosmith was a couple years ago. It was pretty good. Prince was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the first couple of minutes. I was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But a lot of people crying about it. Like, I'm like, dude.
Well, she's
whatever,
anti-Trump, so and all of a sudden people jump on that.
I don't even know that.
Yeah.
So I don't care about that.
I'm neutral either way, but everyone wants to make everything political. So,
it's the way the world is going around.
If you're not in with your homie, you're against it, no matter what. So,
excellent.
Whatever. Good for her.
Well, dude, like I said, big weekend of cards. I got cards on my brain. We did win a few games in high-low jack on Monday.
Oh, nice.
Very happy.
That's the money you took home?
Didn't take home money. No, it's an ongoing league. And
okay, cool.
The
Points
winners,
at the end of the season,
first
maybe
5 teams get some money.
Cool.
But we're doing all right.
Nice.
We're going to take over.
Nice.
But, busy weekend. The Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day.
Yesterday, yep.
Yeah. So the weekend full of
all
fighting
things.
and football.
That's right.
And then Valentine's Day.
Fucking on Valentine's Day.
I mean, so it never ends.
No.
Anything go on with you yesterday?
Me and the wife just take it low key. We've been together 11 years, so a nice little card, a nice little. She got me a joint. I got her some candy. It's
pizza, whatever.
Yeah, some dinner with the kids. I think we had tacos.
Excellent.
Yeah, good.
Taco Tuesday.
We'll go doing stuff. Exactly right. We normally do that. We eat tacos twice a week in our house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's a ritual.
It's good for the kids. We can have kind of everything. Everyone has your own specialty.
Fucking like Tommy World here.
That's funny.
You're gonna invite me over for Taco Tuesday sometime.
Anytime you want, man.
I have my daughter on Tuesdays.
Sure.
Usually, I'm in Dartmouth, but
that's cool. We could do it all together.
Crisscross.
Sure.
Somewhere, you know what I mean? New Bedford got good tacos.
Oh yeah.
But tonight we have a guest coming on at 8:15. Mike Jolicoeur. They said his name different. On Combat FC. That was the fight companion you were on. He was on one of those fights that we thought was going to be on the prelims, but they had 2 fights on the prelims and everything else was on Fight Pass, and then they had 2 or 3 doc fights after that.
And that was a surprise to everyone when that was happening.
Exactly. There was. Sahib fought on that. Dan Cormier ended up fighting at fucking 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
Sahib ended up fighting, and even we watched Sahib put a post up there
Yeah,
saying
he fought first.
Hey, you're gonna watch me on Fight Pass. Tune in at 7, and we're looking at each other.
Yeah,
7.
we're waiting. Yeah.
They said it's starting at 8.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna start. It had us. They had 50,000 fights on there, but they have to. If they're gonna show all the fight, I mean, why couldn't they live stream them on Facebook or something?
Yeah, they should have done something.
One camera, just like show it. I don't know. It's a Fight Pass thing. They own all the rights to the whole card, I guess.
Maybe next time they'll button it up a little bit.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I know there's time restrictions. They gotta watch out if fights end early, go too long, so they gotta have time in between and time at the end and whatever.
When I went in there and talked to Pete the next day,
Yeah.
who was in class the next morning, fucking gotta love him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He just said that he said that it was just a pain in the ass with the time changes, and that's a fight game.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's Fight Pass. I mean, you're under that, and that's where the difference is. When the promotions have their own streams,
Sure,
and they pay $29 and you watch from the first fight to the end fight, and
everything that's happening in the building.
exactly.
It's on. Yep.
You know what? It's a catch-22 because I like Fight Pass, and you can go watch the fights again, and the production is really well put on, and all that.
Yeah, they step it up.
But also, I like the other stream because I get to tune in and watch the up and comers who are. That's my bread and butter.
Yeah, that's what I want. It's always
really
like someone who we know, some of the guys from the gym.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't see any of my guys from the gym that night, and that's what I want to look for.
I don't know if Combat FC is going to air them fights later. You would imagine they recorded them.
Yeah, that would have to be on something. But
I would imagine they would go on YouTube.
Remember they were showing fights ahead of time that were from previous?
Were from the previous.
Yeah, so maybe something like that.
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too.
And then Net 51 was the next day, and they had the stream, which we watched from the first fight on. And it was cool. It went, it was different. It's
smooth.
Yeah. I mean, it's Neff. They go by quick, but it was still a long card, a lot of fights, 20 fights on that card, I think.
Yeah.
Aaron Hughes was here for, I think, 10 or 11 of
How
them.
long was the Saturday night podcast in total? Because ours was like 4 hours.
4 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah. Friday night was like 4:30 or something.
What time is it? 8:09. We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
So I podcasted for 8+ hours, 2 days in a row.
You fucking beast, dude.
Like, I don't know, like my voice was starting to give out Saturday, and I was like falling asleep on the mic, watching the fights. I was here alone, just
alone,
chilling,
fuzzy and stuff.
I was like, oh my god! Funny. But the fights at the end were really good.
Yeah, were they?
Yeah, they were really
title
good.
fights, right?
Amateur and. They had Bruce Boynton coming back, and they just had a really, really good fights down at the end. Mo Kanani in there, fucking people up.
Yeah, I saw
that. So
good ship.
Actually, was he on Combat FC 3 or I can't remember right now.
I feel like I was watching that, so maybe it was Friday night.
Yeah, it was probably Friday night. I don't know.
They run together.
He's back on Cage Titans next month, fighting Peter Barrett.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was listening to Table Talk Titans.
Yep.
About that,
Yeah, they were going at it.
Yeah,
it was
he's a
pretty
maniac.
Cool. Yeah.
He's a fucking character, yeah.
Brett Casey, what's up, my man? What's going on? Mike fucking Woods. So Mike Woods is coming on. Mike Jolicoeur. But the way they made his name sound on Friday night was they pronounced it as French. Jolicoeur. Or how was it?
I don't know. I don't remember. But
something like it was like
spelled out.
Like, what?
Fancy. You'll have to ask him about that.
I think it's Jolicoeur.
Yeah. We'll have to ask him.
Jolicoeur.
Jolicoeur.
His tag on Instagram and Facebook is Mike Woods. WOODZ, I believe.
Okay.
So we'll talk with the Woodsy, but he is 3-1. 2-1 is 2-1 is an MMA fighter, amateur fighter, and he is 3-0 as an amateur kickboxer. And I think all 3 of his fights for kickboxing were at Combat Zone, where his last fight there at kickboxing was a title amateur kickboxing, which he won. And Friday night, unanimous decision. That was one of the fights that wasn't on, so I haven't even seen it.
Yeah, no, we weren't.
All I saw was like a little footage that I think Combat Cowboy put up that he was when he was at the show, and then the kid's hands being raised at the end.
Good.
So
Well, we'll get a description of it.
Yeah, he's going to recap it and let us know how the night was, how it flowed.
Very good.
The fight pass, how he felt about not thinking maybe he thought he was on the YouTube prelims.
Yeah,
see how that
changes
was.
in fight time. So
ask him if he has any inside information about if there's video coming up. I asked him today, hey, is there any video? Anyone do any live video on that?
Yep.
He goes, oh no, I don't know.
He has yet.
But it might be somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere down the line. Get dropped on the Instagram.
I put a post out like on my Instagram stories, all 3 pages, New England Mixed Martial Arts, Ambassador Fighters, and the Room Podcast. I'm fucking going through all of them about having guests on the show.
Yep, saw that.
Because there's too many to
reach out to everyone.
It's crazy. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just put a post out there, and I do it every so often when a card's coming up or two, and I got like 8 to 10 fighters messaging me. CES is on the 18th also. We got
Cage Titans coming up.
Cage Titans day night doubleheader.
Yeah, that'll be good.
On the 18th, same night as CES.
Oh, geez.
And then Combat Zone is on the 15th, the Wednesday before.
It's a lot of those guys want to come
you know
in.
what our fight companion can be watching the Combat Zone. I mean our podcast. If you want to come down here Wednesday and be a fight companion for that.
That's happening Wednesday?
Yeah. Is that St. Patty's Day or St. Patty's Day on Thursday?
I'm not really too Irish, so I don't know those days.
Does it matter to you?
But I just don't know the date.
It's the 15th.
March.
March 15th is
Wednesday.
Combat Zone.
St. Patty's is 17th.
So 2 days later.
Yep.
All right. So because I don't know if I'm doing a fight companion on Saturday because you got Cage Titans and you got CES. I don't want to kind of be biased. They're both going. You know what I mean? If anything, I could do one Saturday during the day for the early card to highlight the amateurs and stuff like that.
But then the good ones will be the night,
But then I can just
watch it or something.
I can't. I'm not buying 17 streams. No, you know what I mean? CES isn't on Fight Pass anymore, so that's going to be another $29 fucking dollars. Cage Titans is $29.
They still have that on pay-per-view without Fight Pass, CES?
CES is going to be pay-per-view. Yep. Yeah. Or maybe they'll come up with something free. I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
But they'll probably have their own stream company doing their thing at Foxwoods. Cage Titans has that new contract with their streaming company, so they got 2 cards to do. Combat Zone is Wednesday, so it's going to be up in the air. So, if guys, you want to do a fight companion with me on Saturday for Cage Titans or CES, cough up the money.
Yeah.
I have 2 people. I have 2 seats in here. We all throw in $10, and we will sit here and do a fight companion. We'll throw the numbers in the hat and see which card we're doing Saturday night.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's funny. Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's fucking all right. We'll do.
Yeah, because it adds up. All them fucking dollars.
God, we'll draw cards or something. You know what I mean? Low card is CES. High card is I don't know. I'll figure it out. But
yeah, high low. Throw some dice or something.
Oh, it's time. Let me message
see what he's up to.
Mike.
See
if he's ready. What's up, guys? People watching Cage Titans needs to book me. I thought you said you were going to maybe be on there in the summer. Brett, I thought you asked them for a fight. They got 2 cards. What's going on? All right, we're calling Mike Jolicoeur. We got Mike coming on right now. I'll talk to you after this. But we might have someone else calling in at 8:40 from the Neff card. So.
Cool.
All right, let me get Mike on here. I got to set up his camera angle and shit. So. He said it was good to go.
Good.
What's up, Mike?
Yo, how we doing?
I'm doing good, man.
What's up?
Good to see you again. Good to talk to you again.
You too, my man. Hey, you're not on camera yet. I'm going to wait until you get settled down, sit down, and get all situated.
Yeah, just putting these dirty clothes on. Give me a sec. I was looking for my headphones, too. Should be right out here, but it's cracking now.
No much, good? Man. Yeah.
It's Wednesday night?
Yeah. You're live
Still
right now. Wait, you still in the gym?
Yeah, still in the gym.
That's fucking... That's awesome, man. No, stay there for it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here for the interview, but wrapping up training and everything for the night. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. All right, get your shit going.
1 second, yo. I knew I had these shit somewhere. There they are. Okay.
Yeah, man. Make sure the lights are in front of you. If they're behind you, it'll be too bright. You know what I mean? Go sit in the shitter or something. All right, let me get him on here. I'm gonna embarrass him.
Like right here,
yeah, right there's that light in the back. To your right. Get that. Move that the hell out of your way.
This one good right here. This light.
Yeah, get it out of move so that's not in the back of you. Oh, you got lights all over the place, man. This dude's got lights all over the place, Tom.
What happens when you're the DJ at the gym, dog? Fucking connected to everything.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we good now. Let's see.
And then once you get oh yeah,
sorry,
that's all right. You don't have to be sorry. You're only live. People are watching you do that. Oh, that's perfect, my man. Now I can work with that.
Go perfect.
Yeah, I gotta fix it though.
Yeah.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. You hear me all right though? You hear me good?
Yeah, I hear you good.
All right. I'm gonna blow you up now. Since you got situated, I can fix this all up now. So Mike Jolicoeur, man, you are at KTA right now, right?
Yeah, KT Academy. I'm in the gym right now, just chilling.
So my man, you just had a huge fight on Friday night. Got your second MMA win there, right?
Yeah, second one.
Well, let's talk about.
It was the third one. Sorry, second win though.
Yeah, second win. You're 2-1 as an MMA fighter right now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You sure you can hear me?
Correct.
You can hear me all right, right?
Well, 1 second, yo.
Yeah.
This is giving me some technical difficulties.
Yeah,
I get you in my ear.
Yeah, you don't have to be in the air as long as you can hear me.
Let's see if they connect.
Modern technology, $200 AirPods.
Oh, yeah. I don't have that. That's too rich for my blood.
And then what happens is they gotta use the Wi-Fi,
Oh, yeah?
and then that kind of
Yeah,
interrupts.
I'm on the Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah, that interrupts the feed, man. You're better off just.
My earbuds, they acting up.
Yeah, you should be. It's better off without them as long as you can hear me.
We good, yo. I'm gonna just take them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we get to go, brother.
All right. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're perfect right there.
Yep.
All right. Leave those fucking earbuds shit on.
Beautiful.
Forget
All right,
Apple.
my man. Yeah, you sound great, man. All right, buddy. Let's talk about it. Listen, Tommy and I we were here Friday night doing the fight companion, and we thought your fight was supposed to be on UFC Fight Pass. Is that what you were told, that you guys were going to be on UFC Fight Pass?
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be on the Fight Pass 2, or at least on the prelims, you know, but they didn't air it, I guess. They put like the amateur fights up on Reels, Instagram Reels last event, in the last 2 events, I believe, but they haven't come out yet.
So they
I'm kind of excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of fighters that actually thought it was going to be on the like 7 o'clock on YouTube, correct?
Yeah, that's what I was informed of. You know, they told me this shit when we got to the event. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be streaming it on YouTube. The prelims are gonna be free." And I was like, "Okay, well, I don't know exactly who all the prelims are, but I know there was a small amateur card, but I guess they didn't end up doing it, or maybe I don't know, more focused on the pro side of things."
Yeah, and that's I know Sahib, who was on the card. He put out there that he was fighting at 7 o'clock, and they tune in to YouTube, and then they only had 2 fights that actually were on the prelims.
Yeah, they said it started at 8 o'clock all
really?
night.
There was only 2?
Yeah, and then they had like 15 or 20 minutes of dead time, and them just talking about the card coming up.
Oh, okay.
So that's what happens, I guess, when you're under Fight Pass. Now Mike, you fought on Combat FC 1 or 2 also.
I fought at the first one.
Nice.
All right. So when that happened, what did they tell you about that? Was your fight going to be aired then? What did they tell you then?
No stream then. They didn't stream it. I know. Yo, I'm pretty sure the pros were on Fight Pass, obviously for that one. I think since the start of the event again. But yeah, the the amateurs didn't get a stream or anything.
Okay.
That's all right. I mean,
That sucks.
it's a good show. A lot of eyes there anyway.
Oh, most definitely, man. Yeah, I just wanted. I wish I could have saw the fights and stuff. I still. I mean, I would still like to see them somewhere, but I'm sure they'll air them somewhere. But, dude, let's talk about the night, man. You fought there again, second time. Look, they must be screaming there. Second time at Combat FC. What's the difference between this card and the first one that you were on?
Um, you know what? It was pretty similar to the first one. You know what I mean? A lot of eyes, a lot of good talent in the room. You know, weigh-ins got to speak with a lot of local fighters and people like Mo Kid Ali or Ani, whatever. I forget his name. The last part, but I think it's Ani Mo Kid Ani, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, very knowledgeable person. Shout out to him. Uh, he fought there too, so that was a good night for both of us.
Yeah, that was a good night.
It was similar in that manner. Very professional. You know, can't complain, man. Food was there at the weigh-ins. They had some delicious food, man. I'm satisfied.
Did they do that?
Awesome.
Did they do that the first card? Did they have a food spread like they had at this one for you?
Did they have a what?
Did they have good food at the first weigh-ins that you were at as well?
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah.
The first one though, there was like a team there. Maybe I forget exactly who they are, but you know, like a local sports page, and the guy cooked like the pasta and stuff. He was like,
Oh, nice.
I cooked this food. Man. Hope you like it. I was like, oh, it's super good.
Nice.
Excellent. Yeah, they showed some of that some of that spread on their YouTube on their Instagram and Facebook. We were like, holy shit, we need to get the weigh-ins from now on.
Yeah, I was looking at Dan Cormier's photos of the spread, and he was fucking loving that.
Hey, so you mentioned Mo Kanani. Mo Kanani already got another fight. He's fighting next month for Cage Titans against Peter Barrett. What do you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. What are you thinking about that fight?
Yo, I don't know, man. Peter Bear's a veteran, huh? He's been
Yep.
around for a while.
Sure.
Yeah, I watched his last fight. You know, dangerous dude. They both dangerous dudes. I'm excited, dude. Mo's a prospect. He's a vet. It's gonna be a good fight, man. You know?
Definitely.
Excellent, my man.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Dude, let's talk about your fight, bro. Came away with the unanimous decision. Like I said, Tommy and I didn't get to catch that fight, but let's talk about it. How'd you do in there, and how'd you feel about your performance?
It was fun, dude. I had a lot of fun in there, Steve. To be honest with you, performance did good. You know, a lot of holes though I see in my game that I didn't see yet, but that I felt and was told by my coaches after the fight. But it was a good fight. You know, got the job done. Dominated the fight, and I felt most comfortable in the cage that I've felt so far. So that's a really good sign. And yeah, speaking about something that I was told by my guy Mo. You know, I just met him the other day, but we had a pretty valuable conversation about mentality in the cage. He brought up the difference between like having a professional and amateur mentality when you fight, and like that really sunk with me. And shit, dude, we're just gonna try to keep training the mind like that. But fight was good. Dominated on the ground where I needed to on the feet, and yeah, he was a scrappy dude though. Shout out to Nestor.
Yeah, let's talk about him because he is an experienced guy, man. He had he had like 5 or 6 fights already.
Yeah, that was like I think I was like his 7th fight.
So let's talk about it, man. You're going in there as a 1-1 amateur MMA fighter. You're taking on a veteran. I think he's had like 2 wins out of his last 3 fights, man. So you're really getting the work in there against some guys that had a lot of rounds. Let's talk about it. How'd that fight come about? And you get a fight against him.
Yeah, so well, I was supposed to fight somebody from his gym. This kid Joe something. I don't know. He fought this other kid that beat me on the Combat FC 2, but yeah, he pulled out, and we were just looking for somebody else. I don't know how his name came about. If like the matchmaker Rick had brought him up, or my coach brought him up as a possibility because they train out of the same gym or whatever. But yeah, he I know he's a featherweight. We had a catchweight at 150, just because it was short notice, you know. But goal for me is featherweight, and he just came up on the list, and it was either him or I don't even know. But he accepted the fight. He took the fight, and it was good. Good experience for me. I was excited, dude, because he
Definitely.
fought one of my teammates actually, and he beat him, put him away. So I was happy to get in there with him, and there was no disrespect. You know, I knew he's a scrappy dude, so I want that fight. I want a hard fight, you know.
Yeah. So he did he fight Connor? Connor, did he fight
Yeah, he
Buckets?
fought my man Connor.
Now, where'd that fight happen? Reality or Combat Zone?
Dude, I was at Ammo.
Ammo.
Yeah.
So that must have given you a little extra, little extra push when you knew, he fought with your teammates, and now he's coming, fight you, kind of, in your. I would say it was. Is this was Combat FC closer to you or closer to him?
What, weight wise or
No,
what do you mean?
area wise. Were you the home team guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think it's like middle ground. I he's from like Connecticut or somewhere out there. But yeah, I had a good amount of fans there. So I was in the red corner. I don't know if that had to do with anything, but you know, sold some tickets, had my people there, and I don't know how much supporters of his were there. It was kind of mutual ground, I think. You know, he's fought there. He knocked fucking what's his name, Lucas Rosa out there last event.
So all right,
Yeah.
all right, you're taking this. How much? When was this fight put together as like a late notice guy?
When?
Yeah, like how long before the event did you be able to get ready for him?
I think about a month, maybe
Oh,
3 weeks.
you had plenty of time to get ready for him. I'm thinking like
Yeah, yeah, it was good. I think closer to a month. I don't recall correctly, but yeah, we'll say a month.
All right, so going in there, my man, he's got power. He's a veteran as far as an amateur. What changed in your game, if anything, going against him?
Well, we watched some tape, you know, of his
Of
last
course.
fights, and he fought like I don't know, some debut kid, I think, or maybe he was 1-0. The kid didn't really know how to fight, and he still was clinching him up. So I was like, all right, you know, this kid might not be that strong in the clinch. If I can get a hold of him, if he starts being scrappy, you know, we'll clinch him up, and that's only if we have to. I'm longer than him. Game plan was to strike with him and hang on the feet, and if we gotta take it elsewhere, take it elsewhere. You know, fight your fight. But basically, he didn't show too much strength in the clinch. So I was thinking we can take it there. His head was exposed. You know, we saw a lot of holes. So he's kind of seasoned. You know, he's been in the cage a lot, but you know, I don't think he wasn't. He hasn't fought somebody like with the skills that I have. You know, so I didn't knock him out, but I was still able to dominate that fight.
Well, my friend, taking on a veteran like that, you're 2-1 in amateur as MMA. You're 3-0 as amateur kickboxing, holding that Combat Zone amateur kickboxing title, man.
Yeah.
What's more satisfying, getting that title as a kickboxer or getting your second win at Combat FC? Or is there, no difference?
Man, that's a good question.
Good question.
I know that what was I gonna say? Winning that title was nice. You know, it's nothing better than getting an actual trophy, not just like another like merit badge in your head. Like, oh, I win. You know, but I won a championship, and it holds weight. So that still
Hell yeah.
felt very good that night. But you know what I mean? I'm trying to step my game up and fight harder opponents. So I'm gonna have to say, like, it felt better to win in the MMA, fight, Combat FC that I just fought in. To be honest with you, just felt better because I felt more composed. Was able to execute more of a game plan. Didn't get as tired either, which is kind of crazy. And you know, didn't capitalize in every area that I should have, but was able to work some things and show I'm kind of versatile, you know.
Well, my friend, I'm hoping I can see that fight and check it out. But, dude, I did see that you tagged us on Instagram, and you did say you were going to be talking about, the fight that happened this weekend. But do you have something coming up? What are you looking for? Is there something you could talk about that, timeline of getting back in the cage or getting back into kickboxing? What's going on with you?
Yeah. We got some news. So I actually just signed the contracts right here.
Oh, nice.
I got it. So I'll be fighting at Combat Zone 79, the one in the Encore.
Oh, nice.
So you fighting?
It will be fun.
Yep.
You little turnaround.
You fighting MMA?
Yeah, MMA.
Sick.
Awesome, my
I
man.
think I'm gonna hold off on the kickboxing for a little bit. If opportunity arises, or say we need to take a break or whatever, stay active in kickboxing. I don't know, man, but I'm just focused on getting better in every area right now and trying to stay active as possible.
Dude, fucking
I'm hungry as hell.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's like the biggest card of the year so far. I mean, with Dana White coming into town and looking for someone to sign at that. I mean, you're an amateur fighter, but he's going to be in the building, and
that's going to be one of the first events for MMA at Encore, right?
No, they were there. Wasn't
the second or something?
Yeah, Combat Zone was there. I think either the last time or the time before
fresh
that.
There, yeah, that's great.
But yeah, that's huge, man. What's that feeling like, knowing that Dana White's going to be in the building, and the eyes of the whole world are going to be on that.
Yeah, they put that on YouTube
on the 15th. Yeah.
Dude, right now I'm not even trying to think about that, to be honest.
For sure.
But Dana White's there, but he's not there for me. Like, I'm gonna try to make a statement. The goal is obviously make a statement, go fight a dominant fight, and win the fight. Show my skill set, and just get in there and be a beast. You know what I mean? That's the goal, man. Show off my skills, but try not to think about the pressure. You know what I mean? Like, Dana White's gonna be there, but yeah, man, I'm just trying to. I can't wait to get in the cage again. See how much I improve, what I need to work on and shit, and what I can do in there in this next month. While I develop more skills and get ready to go back in the cage.
Excellent. Mike, I don't want you to give out the name, but not that he would if I told him to. Do you have an opponent? Do you have an opponent already lined up? Did they already They already matched you up? All right. Well,
nice.
Keep that. You know what I mean? We'll talk. We'll do a one-on-one recorded interview down the line when we get that matchup, and we can talk about the matchup and stuff. You know what I mean?
For sure, my man. I don't know how many amateurs will be on that card. Maybe a few others. Maybe like Combat FC style. But I was talking to the matchmaker, Jerome, and he didn't give me that much information yet.
Yeah, you don't need any, man. You're on the card. That's all that counts. You got an opponent, and man, congratulations, bro. That's huge news for you. And like you said, there's probably not that many amateurs on that card with so much, Dana in the building trying to get all these pros in front of him.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. I was super excited when the opportunity was presented to me, and it's gonna be a good fight, dude. Like, I'm telling you. If everything goes through, knock on wood, opponents are good, and I'm good throughout the whole camp, then we got a good fight lined up, and it'll be fun,
Excellent.
That's awesome.
You guys gotta stay tuned for the announcement. We'll talk.
Oh, we will.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna be watching.
Good amateur fight,
It's cool. They'll, the commentators are gonna have a lot to say about you. You are the kickboxing champion, and they're gonna talk about you. A couple of wins in MMA on, big stage Combat FC. So, yeah, I mean, they're going to be treating you guys just as well as the pros, man. So it's a big to-do coming up in, a month.
Yeah, like, wait, a lot to do in a month? Is that what you said? I'm sorry.
No, it's a big to-do coming up in a month. Like, that's huge, man. And I know you said you're not trying to think of what's going on, man, but I know they're gonna be blowing it out on social media and shit like that. So it's gonna be fun to watch.
It'll be fun, man. There's gonna be a lot of buzz around it, but I try to be, I try to keep my feet up as much on the ground as possible and be level-headed, just because that's my personality, I guess. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like fucking brush it off the shoulder. I just focused on the goal. You know, last time I let some pressure get to me, it was not good for me. So, you know,
Act like you've been there.
keep the mind focused, and everything goes good.
Excellent, my man. Well, bro, I remember you when you're fighting smokers at Team Link, bro.
Yeah, for real. I appreciate you.
All right,
Yeah,
my man.
yo, that was fucking 2 years ago, huh?
Yeah, dude. I mean, what was that? Your first or second smoker back then?
Yeah, I think that first regional kickboxing one was my first fight ever, and I fought Josh Medeiros, my guy, not my boy.
Oh, that's right. And he trains at KTA with you guys. Fucking great. Another champion right there. Another champ right there.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh Medeiros, J Money, amateur flyweight champ.
Excellent.
I call him J Money, but he likes to go by War Boy, you know.
Awesome, my man. Well, bro, the gym's doing well. Congratulations to you. To you, Walter, Joey, all the training partners there. There was a bunch of you guys on the card, I know. So KTA is on every card all over New England nowadays, man. So congratulations. Yeah, congratulations on getting a huge fight, at Combat Zone on the 15th, man.
Thank you, brother.
Mike, last thing, shout outs, social media. You're going to be selling tickets probably in another week for this show. So, and it's closer to home, man. Oh, that's going to be fucking nuts for you guys.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
key.
Yeah. We're right in Everett. Encore right in Everett.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, my job site where I'm working is right there. I'm trying to get all these fucking guys. Oh, man, it's a Wednesday night.
Yeah.
You gotta come out.
Yeah.
Right at the Encore, right down the road.
Exactly, man. Fucking St. Patty Day a couple of days later, you're good to go.
Yeah, it'll be fun, man. But yeah, so basically, that's it. Just getting ready for a fight, man. I just got to shout out my team, Walter Cotino, he's in the building right now, actually.
Oh, yeah. Friend of the show.
My man.
Always smiling. Always
yeah,
smiling, Walter.
scary. It's always the killers that have the biggest smiles.
But yeah, shout out to my team, Joey Gomez, my coaches, all the people here in my gym, Smart Installs, my guy Gleb, 8191 Creatives. We got a lot of people to shout out, Who else? Adam Riggio, thank you to him, my massage therapist. Dr. Jen, what's her last name? Dr. Jen, she knows who she is. Got me right today. A little bit of therapy, a little bit of dry needling.
Oh yeah, that's a good stuff.
People. That's all I gotta say, brother. And we trying to do it. So I appreciate you for helping us out.
Anytime, my man. I'll get some of those other guys on the show one of these days, man. But it's all about you tonight, man, and getting that big fight coming up in a month, man. Congratulations, bro, and congratulations over the weekend, Combat FC, grabbing your second amateur fight win there, bro.
Hell yeah, appreciate you.
All right, my man. Any other social media other than your Instagram and your Facebook you want to throw out there?
That's it, just follow me on there, trying to get to 1,000 followers.
That's what's up.
Hey, dude, you keep doing what you're doing and just throw some videos up there, sparring a little bit or just getting some pad work. It'll grow, man. It'll grow. For sure.
For sure, I'm trying to get hip to the reels.
Yeah, take your
an old man.
Take your shirt off and just like fucking let the hair down and kick the bag and shit. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Play some Usher and shit while you fucking
some
kicking
thirst
the bag.
traps.
I'm telling you, all set. Get them reels flowing on fucking Facebook. You'll be right in the mix.
People love ab videos.
I'm telling you, bro. Now's the time.
Sure, You on to something with the meme makers, dude.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
You have to fight that idea.
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, I'll crop your head out and you can start flashing your head on different bodies and shit like that. You want to do that?
Steve has been the TikTok master. I don't know if you've seen that, but he is blown up on TikTok.
Yeah,
He's teaching me about it.
It's kind of tailed down, but yeah.
I made one TikTok.
Yeah.
And then I was like, this is too hard.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. But I got 17 personalities, so I can handle all that shit.
It all out.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. All right, my man. I'm gonna let you get out of here, and I'm gonna let you rest up, and we'll talk in a couple of weeks about the opponent and everything else going on the 15th.
For sure, yo. Oh, one more thing. Thank you, Combat FC, and for having me. I'll be back there soon, hopefully. Shout out to the Rick Matchmaker. Everybody over there was really nice. So that's one thing I left out. Thanks, Steve, again. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, my man. You have a good night, man, and safe travels, and we'll talk soon.
For sure, man. Be easy, all right?
Later.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Good shit.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Good for him.
Yeah.
Good
He's
fight.
blowing up. Yeah. He's the sky's the limit for him.
So you know what we're gonna do now? We're gonna go check out Instagrams of the events over the weekend, and we'll check out Combat FC first, and we'll see, some footage.
Mm-hmm.
And what time is it?
Almost quarter of.
Yeah, I told the kid that was asking the call in tonight, that one at NEF 51. He's probably training and stuff like that. It was going to be a last minute call in.
Yeah.
So if he calls in, he calls in. If he doesn't, we're going to Combat FC right now.
If he doesn't, we'll get him next time.
Yeah, we'll get him next time. So where's Combat FC? So this was the card that we called, Tommy. And I think their next card is in May. And there's Mo Kanani. His dude he was just talking about. So let's blow this up a little bit right here. And we'll go through a little
Yeah, they were blowing up last night.
Stuff right here. What happened right here? Get out of there. I don't want that. I want that. I want that. Oh, you can't see it. I got to get you a teleprompter.
Something. I can see it. I can see it from the side, but yeah.
All right. So
That's good.
this arrow thing right there. Oh, right there.
Yep.
Is that what we do right there?
That was Kanani,
Oh,
right?
that was so there is Mike Bazanson laying down some elbows.
Yeah, serious mount right there.
Oh, he is. I would imagine he's probably going to be on Combat Zone because he was an amateur champion
That kid
there.
underneath has nothing to fucking answer
Yeah, he
that
was
with.
more of a kickboxer.
No, he needs to bring his feet to his butt and boost him the fuck
it's
off.
not
that.
happening. He's
No.
gonna get
So he's
elbowed
bringing it. Yeah, see,
unconscious
right?
soon.
That was it, but that's not enough. You need to bring it all the way to the butt and slide him to the right.
You weren't saying this Saturday, Friday night. What the fuck?
Where
were
was
you
I?
saying
Was
there?
I asleep down there?
I think he was sleeping in the corner. Over
Yeah.
there. What the
No,
fuck,
I was
man?
comfortable. I had my
Where were you
arm up.
fucking Friday night? All right,
I
that's
do
enough
know
of that.
jujitsu, Steve.
So, so that is Mike Bazanson. Wow, that's a nice little video they put up there.
We didn't ask our guest how to pronounce his last name.
He would have corrected me, I think.
Yeah, sure.
That's kind of Hughes getting his triangle choke.
Oof,
Him and Mike were like the first two fights of the night.
Yep.
So these were fights we weren't seeing. He is part of the New England cartel. He's an amateur.
That's
And
beautiful.
that's his second submission.
Yeah, it's a beautiful triangle.
Yeah, he's
dude's unconscious.
He's
Look at his head
really,
bouncing
really
off the
good on the ground. This kid, and I called his first smoker kickboxing fight. Also, Dan Cormier. He was the doc fight. We were waiting for that guy. This was a great fight, man. Great,
this
great
was
night.
Big boys. Yep, it was. It was a lot of good fights, and a lot of people in the state were glad to watch it. And
yeah, I was just, I wish I could have saw, the early fights because
I know I didn't see any of my friends.
You know.
That
Exactly.
was kind of the big deal.
You come to the fights, but you know what I mean. Some people can't make it. I'm doing a fight community.
Yeah, we wanted to do this, and we wanted to.
You know what I mean?
To
I
push
would have
our
paid
guys.
another $10 to see them. You know what I mean? Sweet Heel gave away $1,000 to the favorite fighter in the night, and it was the champion, the dude that won the title at the end, the 135 bantamweight title.
I didn't vote for anyone.
There
but-
is Travis Demko.
Yep.
Who had a grounded pound win in the first round? That was the guy I was talking about. That I got called again. Remember I mentioned that guy from Arizona?
Yeah.
He called me twice from Arizona. I said he called me again, saying
Jesus.
you mentioned me on your show.
What? He's watching?
He's watching.
Holy
the show.
shit.
I told him I was going to throw his numbers up, his phone numbers up right now. So that's what I'm going to do.
Do it.
Oh, I can't. It's under there. It's on that phone. I'm using that
yeah?
phone. But
I don't know.
yeah, I was gonna post. I'll do it next.
What a fucking prick.
Next
He's
fight companion,
watching.
I'm gonna put his. Yeah, he goes. You mentioned my name Friday night, or on your show.
What a creep.
I said yeah. Next show, I'm gonna fucking put your phone numbers up there and say you're giving away free merchandise. I'm gonna do that.
Free BJs.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. So
That's funny.
So let me clip through here a little bit. We already saw all this stuff. Oh, there's your bro right there. Did talk to Sahib and Dan Cormier.
Yep.
They're going to come down here.
Yep. Dan's always down.
Together.
Yep. Sahib, we want to get him in here too. like I said, once we get 2 of them in here, sometimes I won't be here. You know what I mean? When it's such a full house, but fine.
Yeah, well, I told them I'm available Thursday and Friday too.
Yep.
This is one of the dock fights we didn't see.
Oh, yeah.
And this is where the illegal knee. Romero got disqualified here. He gave him 2 knees.
Head kick or something?
Huh?
Downed opponent?
Watch, yeah. He's going to get him down, and the dude's going to be like on one knee.
Yeah, right
and
there.
He's going to knee him.
Right there.
No, I think it.
Nope. He's up.
Right here.
Yep.
Boom.
Ooh, yep. 1 knee down. That's
and
it.
another one, but
Yep.
I think the second one probably hit him in the shoulder, but
He was completely downed. He was completely
and
downed.
then the kid couldn't continue, but he probably could.
We watched that one with the guys hit Mohawk.
So let me get to Neff, and then we'll kind of get out of here.
Yeah.
You know. What's going on? Oh, some people watching.
Sure.
What's up, Bob Piersma? Congratulations,
Nice.
his son.
Yep.
Jonathan Piersma had that finish of.
He's good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's
Piersma's a
going
beast.
contender series, something for him. What was I looking at? Neff. Where is New England fights? We'll go to Neff, and Neff. I was complaining they weren't putting anything up on their Instagram, but it was all on their Instagram stories.
Oh, yeah.
So I finally got the gist of it when Aaron left, and I started flashing their Instagram stories. Now they had a ton of interviews. Somebody set up and
Yep.
was part of the Neff team.
Yep.
That was doing interviews. But I'll just show us some of their stuff right
Yeah, we want to see
here.
some of the fighting.
Glory Watson
nice.
ended up finishing Hillary Rose in the first round with a rear naked choke. It was fucking electrifying.
Yeah, right. That is a good one right there.
Electrifying.
That's some good footage right there, too. That's some good close-ups.
Yeah, Ben Moore and whoever's doing that stuff, they got a really good setup. There's the next card is in May 13th. This is Mr. Emery.
Oof.
Look at he hammer fists
Yeah.
him
Ugh.
into a knockout.
Holy
it was
shit.
fucking awesome.
Holy
then he
shit.
threw his mouthpiece.
Yeah, I would not want to be on the receiving end of that, Pete.
No, this was good stuff. That is Mr. Campbell. That's the kid tonight that said he wanted to call in.
Oh, yeah.
But he was training. He's from
Yeah,
Young's MMA. He had his first MMA fight.
Nice.
And he ended up finished the dude with a rear naked choke in the second round. That is Bruce Boyington.
Oof. Some nice shots.
Losing. Well, this was a pretty damn good fight. But Ross Denner, he took this fight and finished him. Who the hell is this? Is this my boy right here?
I have no clue.
Let me see. If this is him calling the call in next time.
Okay. Yep, next time. Cool. We'll schedule that in.
Yeah. Mr. Campbell said next time, which is all right.
That's fine. It's getting
all
late.
good. Yeah, it's all good. I don't want to keep him. I'll get him on maybe next week or something like that. So let me get back to
get it in the morning.
Sorry, people. Sorry. I don't know what this power slap was. I don't know what that was. But they did great interviews and stuff right here. This was Mike's training partner.
Oh, yeah.
And he fought a kid that was like 10, 15 pounds heavier than him. This kid had a head of hair on him. It was fucking awesome. It was good stuff. This dude was relentless all night, slamming, and wrestling his opponent to death. They had a really good card. Good for Neff.
Yeah, it was like, again, a full weekend of fights that really were working out.
They did. Neff is really picking it up on their coverage and their highlights and what they're doing for the fighters, how to support them and highlight them on social media. They put a lot of work into this, man.
Yeah.
They're definitely paying someone to get all this shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some good views.
Videos and stuff.
Good video.
I mean, there's a lot of work to edit this stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Get
nice
all the
footage.
footage and then figure out how we're going to do this and stuff. I mean, that's something I would love to do.
Yeah, sure.
If I had the...
I think me and you would be a good commentary team.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yep.
If I could stay awake.
If I could stay awake, shit.
That's,
I think if we were
Sorry,
working,
let me.
Yeah.
This is when she called for. Yeah, she deserves it.
Of course she would.
Definitely deserves it. Nate White. I was trying to get him on the show tonight, but he was training late too.
Oh, yeah.
I might get him and the other kid on at the same
Sure,
time.
sure. That's a good idea.
Jackson Campbell.
Yep. Good for him. It's funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they did a ton of interviews.
Yeah, those are good.
And they didn't do that in the past.
No. Yeah,
They set this all up.
They're stepping up.
When I did the interviews in the back, I was like in a corner,
Yeah, he's got his
and
belt.
I was kind of on my own.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony Vasta, he's coming down with Connor Berry. They're going to come down to the show and sit in one night. Nathan Grimmard, good for him. He's back on the win. There's Glory Watson, and that's about it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was a good night of fights, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of people had a blast.
Yeah. Sorry, people. So, yeah, I'm torn about, a fight companion. I'm going to be doing a ton of interviews this month.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got, I think, 2 scheduled Friday. And then next week, Cage Titans guys, I got a couple of them calling, not on the podcast, just calling in, but I could book a couple of them next week, or I could have Dan in here. I don't know what's going to go on next week. You know what I mean? But
we'll schedule that out and see exactly what it is.
This was the best matched up card I've seen for Neff. Yeah, Brett Martin, man. It was a really good card, and I was very excited that Neff cards, they go quick because they have so many
Sure.
amateurs on
Yep.
there, and know
Those
what's
go
going to go
quick.
happen. A lot of them end in the first
First round
because-
usually. Yep.
But they had some, they had that Pufal kid 5-round war there with Davis, fight of the night.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking amazing fight there. Then they had Bruce Boyington that went almost at a distance. Bruce got finished, I think, the last 20 seconds or so.
And that changes up the times and
Yeah, it flowed nice. It got done at, I think, 11 o'clock.
yeah, it started early.
And
So
then, meanwhile, Combat FC, Dan's fighting at 12:30. You know what I mean?
waiting, everyone was there watching, was waiting and sleeping in the
And I
crowd.
was saying it's better to have more fights than not enough. You know what I mean? If you got to go longer, you got to go longer. But great job, great weekend
Definitely.
for New England,
Yep.
and just local MMA fights. It was fucking fabulous.
Yeah, very cool stuff.
8.5 hours.
Yeah,
Podcasting,
you're putting the
fight
work
companion.
and having a good time too.
Yeah, I had a ball.
Yeah,
I did not. Friday night, I tried not to drink, and then Aaron goes, "Hey, you got any beer?" And
or
I
Saturday
had
night you're saying.
Saturday
Yeah,
night.
yep.
Yeah, I had 4 warm beers
Yep.
here, so I gave him one, and I drank the other 3.
Nice. One beers,
I
nice.
was like, I want to be out of
Coors
shit.
Light,
I
Stone-
mean,
like
it's
Stone Cold.
it's like 55 degrees in here when the heat's not on. So
Yeah,
it was,
yeah.
they
Keep you
room
warm.
temperature. They
Yeah.
weren't too bad. But I also and then it was a long weekend. Oh, that's right. Friday I drank a few with you,
Yep.
and then Saturday I didn't want to drink because I knew the Super Bowl was on
Yeah,
Sunday.
and Sunday.
And I ended up drinking 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
But the Super Bowl, I was in bed by the middle of the third quarter.
We left in the third quarter to get home for the end and stuff, because I wasn't trying to stay up because it was.
And what an end! I woke
Yeah.
up at 4 a.m, watching highlights.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. That was crazy. So
More to see if I won money at the end.
yeah, you would have.
Yeah, I won
more.
shit.
More.
I had 3 and 3 as the numbers. I was like, which is possible, but
Yeah, I mean,
know
could
what I
be.
mean?
That'd be a
wasn't
shitty.
bad.
It'd be a
I was hoping
shitty game
for
to watch.
2 field goals, but
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't happening.
That's not what the people want to watch
No, fucking refs and wars weren't going to make that
at
happen.
the end. Yeah.
But well, Tommy, next Wednesday, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
We'll see. But
I'll be here.
we'll have we'll find a couple of people to call in.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll get Nate White and Mr. Campbell in here to fight.
Sure. To talk, not in here to fight, but
Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying at this
they
point.
could.
you know
I
what
mean, we could fight.
No, I think Nate White's 190. He's 145. Nate
be
White's a
stepping in.
fucking beast.
Yeah.
6-0 now. 6-0. So that's about it, man. Anything you want to
No,
leave
no,
off with?
No, it was a good weekend of fights. Always glad to be in here, and that's it.
Brett Martin. So Brett Martin just said, I'm going to love seeing Davis and Pufal run it back as pros because what Pufal said, I think it was in his post-fight interview, was he's accomplished everything he needed to accomplish in the amateurs. He is turning pro next fight,
Okay,
so
that's good.
I don't know where that's going to be. I would imagine Neff in May, and maybe Mr. Davis is turning pro also. I see nothing that Mr. Davis has to prove also. I mean, Pufal, it was a dominant, fight on his behalf, but Davis showed toughness, showed grit, and showed that, I think he's ready for the pros too. I mean, what's the difference, man?
Definitely.
You put out a 5-round war like that.
Oh yeah, and make it look good.
What's left to learn?
Yeah,
Get in there.
definitely.
Now you can throw elbows and
You can learn how to make money now.
yeah, some of those transitions you might be able to add things that you couldn't add as an amateur. So go get it, guys.
right.
Go fucking get it. So with that said, man, I hope to interview a ton of people coming up, man. A lot of cards coming up. CES, Cage Titans, and then you got Neff again in May. You got Combat Zone on the 15th.
So good there.
You got John Duma fighting for the Cage Titans. God.
I could imagine.
Bantamweight title against Joe
Pufanel or whatever.
yeah.
The party.
Yeah, the party.
Yeah, I don't know his last
Fucking
name.
going to be nuts, that fight. And then there's a ton of other ones on there.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few, Jesus, there's just a lot of a couple of amateur debuts.
It's nice.
Andrew Valdina back on that card.
Yep.
The Gladiator filling the Coliseum. I'm going to talk to him next
of the
week.
show.
So yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun.
Yes, sir.
Here's what could happen. I mean, Saturday night, not being able to do a fight companion because unless someone wants to throw in, but I might just go to one of the fights.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just I don't know yet.
Good back and forth.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, Tommy. With that said, people, thank you so much, man. Tonight we went live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. I don't know where else. TikTok and
Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, I made $1
What?
on my fight companion on Saturday. Someone gave me $1.
Wowzers.
Someone gave me $1 on Saturday, people, for my fight companion.
All at once?
It 99 cents. It came. I think it was 99 cents.
There you go.
So next fight companion, if everyone sent me 99 cents out of the 5 people that watched, I'd have $5.
Yeah, $5 whole bucks. That's like a coffee.
It is a coffee and bagel. I think
That's right.
Yeah, actually $5.65. All right, my man.
Okay.
We are. Nate White was on too. I think we just talked about it. I bet. All right. So what's I bet those fuckers want that belt back. Oh, Bob Pierce, talking about Neff. That's awesome. No, Bob, we're your son's going to be fighting for another belt for another promotion, capturing that, or he's going to be on the Contender Series. So high hopes and big things for John
and
Piersma. Full Contact Management got a bunch of dudes on Cage Titans.
No,
Ton of fighters there. I think maybe even on the matinee, the day card. So. Good for them. Congratulations. Keep the ball rolling. And that's about it. Tommy, thanks again.
Cheers, my friend.
Thanks, Mike Jolicoeur, for calling in tonight. And thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe. I did hook up a link tree on all my social media. Now, if you hit the link tree link, it brings you to everywhere.
Okay.
So if you're on Facebook, you hit my link tree, and it'll bring you to the website store. It'll bring you to Twitter. It'll bring you to TikTok. Everywhere. You go to my Instagram, same thing. Hit the link tree, brings you to all my links instead of,
Instead of all going to go around.
Yeah, you don't have to chase me around.
Right.
So, not that anyone's going to do it anyway. But with that said, people, we out of here.
We out.
Thanks.
See ya.